Hi, I'm Rappler Entertainment Editor Margaret De Leon,
And I'm Isa Abad, lifestyle and entertainment reporter.
and welcome to the latest episode of Stand By Me, Rappler's talk show on all things fandom. And today we have Juno, Reyes, and Kimiko de Guzman, who are both collectors of Sonny Angel dolls. So welcome, Juno and Kimiko, to our show.
Welcome to your
And
house.
welcome to the dolls that you've brought with us. They are so adorable. So yeah, we'll get into that real quick. Sige, wait, first off, for those who are not familiar with the Sonny Angel doll thing, what are they exactly?
Sonny Angel started out in 2005, not actually as what we know now.
Oh,
They
really?
started out as 18 centimeter dolls
What? That's so
Mhm.
that
huge.
resembled the.
The
I'm not sure.
Kewpie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you're familiar with the Japanese made of baby
Mhm.
Kewpie, so it is very big and it didn't have any of the colorful headgears that we see now.
Mm-mm.
See?
But now, as we know it, there are different Sunny Angels now that sports lots of different headgears, and they're all made to bring us happiness.
Mm-mm. They are bringing me happiness
Just
right
now.
now. Like, and I don't even own them. Okay, so how did you two get into them exactly?
You first. Okay.
I was scrolling through TikTok, and then I stumbled upon Sunny Angels, and I actually didn't like it at first. I thought, oh, why would people buy Sunny Angels? Parang they're such a waste of money because they're so expensive.
Oo.
But then look at me now.
Yeah. And as for me, I was on Twitter. I mean, it's not Twitter anymore, but I was on Twitter and I saw some people making jokes about Sunny Angels, about how some of their family get scared. Like, pwede bang pakitalikod yung mga angels? Nakakatakot sila. Or, like, there's this guy who was on a date and dala-dala niya pa, pwedeng pakitalikod. It was really funny. And then I saw Juno post about it and I saw some mutual friends even featured in some articles talking about how much they love these, and it was really intriguing because why do you like these babies so much? And then I went into this rabbit hole. Now I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah, so when did you guys started collecting and what it is about the dolls that you find interesting?
Mm.
As for me, I started collecting at the start of the year. And what I like most about Sunny Angels is that there's a Sunny Angel for everyone. So there's a golf series. So if you like to play golf, you can get that. And there's also musician series like these two. And then there's also some now bossa nova or rock or sweets, vegetables, fruits. So there's really everything for everyone.
Mm-mm.
So, kung this year ka lang nag-start mag-collect, ilan na yung nasa collection mo?
Yeah, honestly, honest number.
Today, as of yesterday, I counted. I have 58.
Oh my
Wow.
god!
Which doll was your first
This
purchase?
one actually, this is the secret
really?
one. It was super special. Yes po.
Bakit siya secret?
Because it's not included in the ones that you're guaranteed to get. It's
Oh.
called the secret one. So when you look at the side of the box, it's hollowed out like it's like a silhouette lang.
Mm-mm.
So this is a secret one, and this is my first pull, and it was actually funny because I didn't know how pulling worked yet. Like I didn't know the tips and tricks that people did to guarantee to pull what they wanted. So what I did was I walked into Fully Booked. I got the first box that I saw and I just paid. And it so happened to be this one.
Beginner stuff.
Oo,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super rare. I think it's like a 1 out of 144 chance
Wow.
to get that. So it's also very well sought out.
So,
Magkasino
may
na
eye na
tayo.
tayo. Mamaya mawawala yan.
Yeah. And for me, I only started actually buying and collecting just last June because there's a worldwide shortage of them. So it's
Really?
been really hard to buy from Fully Booked since I think they're an approved retailer
Right.
of it.
Yeah.
And I remember I just graduated and I was camping outside of Fully Booked. It was also an anniversary gift from my boyfriend, and he said, "Okay, get the flower one because it's like a very cute flower." And this one is my first one, this rose. So this makes me really happy. It's super special. It's my first one. So yeah,
Ilan na sila ngayon sa collection?
not as many. So ano pa naman, less than 10. So maybe I think I have 5 plus 2, 2 with my friend, so 7.
Okay, so she practices monetary discipline. Whereas okay. So so yun nga, like you mentioned, Juno, yung about the pulling. Kasi the big part of the appeal of Sunny Angel, I would believe, is that they're blind bought.
Yes.
Diba? So you go into the store, you see the boxes, but you don't know what's in them. So can you tell us more about that? And what are each of your favorite like pulls?
Collection freebies.
Siguro besides the ones that you guys pointed out.
With pulling, it's kind of there are a few tips that I've heard from a few other collectors. So they mentioned that some Sunny Angels are heavier or lighter than some. So they would really bring scales pa talaga when they go by. Because you can't
So-
open the box, syempre. So,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
And then also, when you shake the box, it's like if they have tall ears, you'll know if it's one of those.
Yeah.
And then some of them squeak daw when you shake it.
Okay. As in like they really were meant to squeak. Or
I think the sound it makes when you shake it.
Yeah. It's usually because they're wide,
Yeah.
so they're squeaking against the box.
Mhm.
So maybe this one would squeak. Yeah.
right. Oh my god, may ganun pala.
Yeah.
So besides the your very first pull, like what other pulls were the most memorable for you?
Probably these two because this one especially because it looks exactly like my sister's dog. Rudy, he's a French bulldog and he looks exactly like this, like even the white thing in the middle of the head. So it actually took me 4 tries to pull this one.
Wow.
Yes. So when I finally got it on my graduation day, I was so happy. And also in this one, I love all things yellow. So corn was really special to me. And it took me a lot of tries also to pull this, mga 3 or 4 also. And surprisingly, not a lot of people like corn. Like, it's not in demand. It's not as in demand as others.
Really? Ang cute niya kayo.
But this is really special to me.
Right. And that crocheted dress,
Yeah.
that's not part of it, right?
No, I just bought this from a seller. There are a lot of creative collectors that sell merch,
What-
clothes, and hats for Sunny Angels also.
Ang kulit.
Yeah.
And how about you, Kimiko?
For me, the 2 ones that I mentioned are with a friend, and so they're not here right now. We went on call, and I was asking her, please unbox it for me. I really want a Shiba Inu, and then she pulled it, and it was a Shiba Inu, and we were just screaming most of the time for the call, and I was super excited. But I'll just have to wait. So sabi ko, okay, can you foster my children muna? So ayan, she will send me pictures every day, like, ayan, kumakain na sila. Like, okay, we're going out for coffee. And she take pictures. So I'm really happy because it also allowed me to get closer with that friend through the Sunny Angel. So Shiba Inu. Yeah.
So what do you guys do? Halimbawa, di ba you mentioned that sometimes it takes you several tries to get like your priority
Yes.
Sonny Angel. So what do you do dun sa mga others na hindi sila talaga yung priority mo in terms of collection? Or do you also like, is it easy? Parang, I mean, nirelate ko na siya with my photo card experience. Is it easier for you to just like buy unboxed albums? Unboxed Sonny Angels, yung kita mo na? Like, or mas gusto mo blind box lagi?
Before, when I had a smaller collection, I was okay with getting blind boxes because it was sort of guaranteed that I'd get a different angel. So for me before, it was okay to get any Sunny Angel as long as it's not a duplicate.
Right.
But in the event that I do get duplicates, it happened twice already.
I mean, you do have 58.
Yeah.
The odds are against you.
So I had it traded with somebody else. It has to be siguro of the same level. So I had a Choco Pig from the Jeju series. It's a limited series. So I had it traded for this Daruma. It's also a limited series para equal yung ano. If not naman, so if you're trading a regular series for a limited series, you can choose to add cash para it's equal. Yeah.
Speaking of limited series, how much usually yung mga ganong Sonny Angels? Like, ano yung range nila? And what, parang ano yung factors kung bakit nag-differ yung prices nila?
It's 550 and up, right? Yes.
Yeah. But
So, parang kahit yung pinaka, like, basic,
yeah.
550?
Because they have clothes. That's one of the
Yeah.
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 Like, what's the most expensive that you've heard?
Ooh.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it's the one that comes with a paper kit.
Paper kit.
Yes, I have one at home. It's the Hong Kong series.
Huh?
So it's the City Super Paper Kit. So you can build like paper mache kit, and then you can display it, and that's kind of the house of the Sunny Angel, and it comes with a special Sunny Angel.
Okay.
And also the ones that come in the plastic, like this one. It's
Mm.
not blind, so you can see
Parang
what you're
nakita
gonna
mo na.
yeah. So this one was I
So
bought this
cute.
in Taiwan for
In
around
Taiwan.
yes.
Umabot ka na ng Taiwan.
In
Lahat na lang.
for 599 NTD, so that's around 1,200 pesos.
Oh.
Yeah, because you can see what you're gonna get.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one with the paper thing, like how much would that cost? Without
The
getting
paper
your
kit.
yeah, without getting you into trouble with your parents. Like how much?
What's your most expensive?
My sister got me that as a gift.
Ah, sige. Sige.
Yeah, so it wasn't. I didn't get into trouble naman for how much it
Okay,
was.
sige. An undisclosed amount na lang.
Yeah.
Sige.
So like for you personally, meron pa kayong parang threshold na I'll only spend at this price, and like how do you justify? Kasi usually like people won't understand why would you spend so much on things like this?
Yeah.
For me, personally, Sunny Angels have done a really great job at healing my inner child. So I feel like 500 pesos is a good enough price to do that. Yeah, and as for the threshold naman, I usually only spend on the blind boxes. But then, yung mga parang nagpaparinig ako sa mga ate ko. Like, oh, it's so I want that, but it's so expensive. And then my sister bought this for me because she said, parang she saw how much I wanted it daw. So usually, like, if it's over 1,000 pesos, I ask my siblings or my dad to buy it for me.
Okay. So
And for me, I think I can relate to that phenomenon of healing your inner child. And we grew up kind of not as comfortable as we are now. And 500 pesos for someone who's already, having some source of income, even just a little bit, it's really not that bad. And I also treat it as sort of art pieces. And, it really is like, seeing something that pretty and seeing something that you can carry around. I do think that it's reasonably cheaper than most collector's items, since this one you can really, they're pretty sturdy. You could carry them,
yeah, they look
bring
really
them
well
everywhere.
made.
They're very well made. So that's
look
like
well made.
another thing that I really appreciate. And I kind of give myself a limit of two a month, like a very flexible threshold. But even then, if I don't get what I want, I usually trade it, I gift it, or I sell it. And I really enjoy gifting the ones that I don't really like, the ones that don't really spark joy.
Ah, yeah.
And I like seeing other people get really happy when I give them something that I don't like, and they seem to love it so much more, and we bond over that. So it's a win-win.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
That leads us perfectly to the next question about swapping.
Yeah.
And so parang, what's the process for swapping? Like when you want to exchange something.
Someone usually posts a certain call with their wish list and what they have, and people would comment down below what they have and what offers they can make. And it's pretty crazy if you have something that's in demand.
Yeah.
People will be flooding comments.
Paunahan yun.
Yeah. So for example, if Juno were to post this one, talagang people would be running to Juno and offering them everything. But for me, I haven't actually done like a full swap. Just buying their secondhand one. So have you swapped before?
Yes, I've actually swapped 3 times already. The first one, it was when I pulled my very first duplicate. I was so sad. So right away when I pulled the box open, I posted on Facebook na I'm looking for someone to trade. It can be from the same series. It was from the Chinoy series. So I got the kite cockerel again for the second time. So I traded with somebody who had the peacock. Yeah. And then the second time, siguro what I really like about Sunny Angels is that if you pull something that somebody else likes, and if they pull something that they like, you can trade.
Yeah.
So there was this one person that wanted the Choco Pig from the Judgy series. And then I really wanted this one, and she was offering it. So I commented right away, hey, let's trade, yeah. So usually it's done by same day delivery if you're both in Metro Manila.
Right.
But if not, you can do JNT naman.
Okay. Like it just occurred to me that these dolls can be kind of investments, I guess. Like parang collector's
Kind of.
edition toys talaga. Like if you take care of them for a long time, maybe like in 10 years.
Yes.
Like if you sell like for example the circus one, like who knows how much that would cost. Has it ever occurred to you to parang like take super extra care of them in order to maybe sell them at a much higher price later on?
Siguro not yet.
Not
Because I'm
yet. Ah,
actually,
wala pa siya. Okay.
I'm new to collecting lang.
Ah,
So
okay.
yeah.
And for me, I have thought about it because I'm super into cultural research, and I know about the phenomenon of the Beanie Babies of the
Right.
90s,
Yeah.
but then I thought about it, like, do I really want to not hold on to my Sunny Angels? Like, do I really want to have that kind of distance with them? Because, I want to take them around. How can I take them around if I'm trying to make sure they're as pristine as possible?
Mint
So,
condition.
yeah, so for me, it's not really something that I care too much about. But I also think na I'm not really abusing them, am I? So they're fine. But for me, I'm not really worried or concerned about thinking of them as actual investments.
Pag siguro end of the world scenario.
Maybe.
How have your loved ones responded to your Sonny Angels collection? Did you meet any like negative criticisms or okay naman sa so far?
From my siblings, they're pretty supportive. Like every time they go abroad, they say, "Oh, you want the Sunny Angel?" When they see. But then my dad, it's a different story. One time he called them Sunny Devils because of how much I spent.
Oh no.
But my tita, she's very supportive. Because I showed her one time my Sunny Angel collection at a family reunion, and she found it so cute. She said, "Okay, I'm gonna give you a bouquet of Sunny Angels for graduation," and she did. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ilan yun?
It was around 12 with paper mache flowers. Yeah.
All blind box or like
Yes, all blind.
really?
boxes.
That's so
Sweet.
What's this tita and how can I be her?
Yeah.
Sorry. Ikaw, Kimiko.
Sorry, what was the question again?
How have your family or loved ones responded?
Okay, so my boyfriend and the rest of my family were just like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
What is it? I don't get it. And their number one concern and the thing that people make jokes about is, bakit sila walang pantalon? Bakit sila nakahubo? And then it came to a point where like I was just taking them around everywhere. When we'd go out for lunch or something, and then I take pictures.
Yeah.
And then my titas would say, ang cute naman. And then they'd move them. They'd help me take pictures of the angels, right? And it came to a point when my titas would ask me, so what other angels are there? Then I'd show them, and they're like, ayan, gusto ko yung may damit. And then we would scroll for like maybe half an hour together, and they'd say, I like that one. You should get that one. And they'd even given me money just to go get one. And it's really nice. I've been very happy. Then my boyfriend really likes the cats because he likes the kind of jumper that they wear because they think they're silly. So my family's been generally supportive as long as they know na basta may pera ka or basta ito pang Sunny Angel lang yan
Yeah.
So I'm a bit more modest with it when they're supportive naman and they know that I'm not going too much, with the craze. I still like them that much.
Yeah. Sige, so let's talk about the Sunny Angel community. Because of course, like, since this is like a collector's craze, naturally it doesn't like exist in a vacuum. Like, of course, you get to meet other people, mostly online. So could you describe like the community for me? Like, is there a particular like demographic for people who like Sunny Angels?
For me, what I noticed is that a good chunk of the people who are collecting Sunny Angels now also came from a K-pop collector's background. The PC.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Kasi, di ba yung sinasabi nila na they always bring it, tas take photos. That's what they do with
Yeah.
photo card. Parang
Yeah.
lagi mo siyang...
Okay. Well, this is your new obsession.
Yeah.
You have been given approval.
And then I also noticed that people who are active in the local art community, they also like collecting Sunny Angels, whether they're artists or they're just patrons of a local art community. Yes, because I see a lot of fan-made Sunny Angel art and also merch. fan-made merch of Sunny Angels.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And have you observed anything else?
I do agree with this, and honestly, I still collect K-pop photo cards, so it's a transition that makes a lot of sense. And in terms of demographics, since there are a lot of artists, and we're definitely the demographic for that, whether patron or artist. I'm an artist myself, and I know Juno's like a very big patron of the arts. Yay! And within this like art scene, right, we see a lot of feminine people, we see a lot of queer people, and it just makes sense. And with that, we have this kind of community that's very well taken care of, and talagang I feel really safe. And whenever someone does something that's a bit questionable or problematic, it gets resolved pretty easily because of the kind of system that they've built. Like for example, they've also regulated the price. Like everyone's really cautious about the kind of overpricing that people may do. Like if it's very unreasonable, like for example, the very basic Sunny Angel, like why would you price it at 600? It's not supposed to be 600. So that gets resolved immediately. So it's a very nice community that tries to understand each other as much as we can, and also because artists, we understand each other.
right.
So that's my favorite thing.
Yeah, I agree. Kasi my best friend collects, like, she was looking for the cherry Sonny Angels, yung sa phone.
The
din.
hipper, yeah.
Tapos yun, we went to Promenade to, like, para sa blind box. Tapos yun, sometimes, I help her search for her, like, bio, whatever. So, sa Twitter, nakikita ko yung mga ganun. Sometimes, nagpapasabay pa siya. So, that's very fun. Kasi parang, matagal na siya nag-stop with K-pop photo card collecting. So, ito na yung bagong, niya, hobby.
Filled the void. Oo, yeah.
Speaking of being artists, if given the chance, what kind of Sonny Angel would you want to, like, design for yourself?
For me, I'd really love it if Sunny Angel came up with a series na may itlog, like on the head.
Oh,
Yeah.
cute.
Because
Cute.
anytime I commission artists to make art for me, I always ask them to put an egg on top of my head because I love eggs. So yeah, I'd love to see Sunny Angel come up with a series like that.
And for me, I really would like a Sanrio Sonny Angel collab.
Wala pa ba?
Oh, wala pa. It just makes sense because they're both Japanese and they're both super cute. Like why wouldn't you put these things together? And I have this hunch that it might actually happen because it just makes sense.
Yeah, it might like make 90s kids' brains explode.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, like if I saw one.
Like if they have like a Hello Kitty headdress.
Yeah.
Oh,
I would
I'm running
buy
to the store.
For me,
Hindi ka pa nagko-connect. Teka lang.
ang scary part sa akin, kapag yung K-pop started going into the, like, Sonny Angel collection. Kasi I saw, like, Comiket, LGBT Comiket. Yeah. I was scrolling sa mga fan-made stickers nila. Tapos they had, stickers pa lang siya. Tapos sobrang cute. Parang, Sonny Angel siya, pero nakadesign siya sa mga K-pop members. So, takot ko lang na pag nakita yun ng K-pop agencies at talaga maglabas sila ng ganyan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Like,
Doon na magsistart yung collection nila.
You're done for.
like Chuyu from Twice actually has like Sunny Angels in her pockets while she was performing, and people were throwing Sunny Angels at her.
Really?
Yeah, because
Yaman nila.
and she would catch them. Thank you, and she put it in her pocket. It's so cute.
Oh my God. Okay, JYP.
Yeah.
Maglalabas na yan.
Oh my God. Okay, so as we can see here, they're all very well taken care of. So do you have any like tips and tricks for making sure that your Sunny Angels are they're neat and clean and whatever?
For me, when I bring them out to take pictures, the last time I brought them to the Barbie movie. So I brought all of my pink Sunny Angels with me to the cinema. And then I put them all in a hard carrying case so they don't get crushed in my bag. Yeah. And usually I keep them on an acrylic rack in my room. And then I dust them off if ever man nagka-dust. And then I also heard that using micellar water or a rubber eraser to remove stains works well now.
Okay, that's interesting.
Mm-mm.
Any other tips?
And for me, I'm very careful with not touching them while my hands are oily. Like
Yeah.
it just
Yeah.
happens about when you're working and my hands are oily. Like, okay, let's wash our hands first or put alcohol first, let it dry, and then you can touch them. And for me naman, it's just displayed in front of me so I can really see that something's on them or it's dirty, it's dusty. I can just wipe them with just some dry tissue or a towel, and I'm very careful with it. And for when I take them outside, I have this special carrying case. It's not a hard case, it's like a clear pouch. I put them outside so I can see that they're right there and they don't get crushed. And also because people can appreciate them. So, I'm happy with it.
Has there ever been like a Sunny Angel accident, like a dog attacked it or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's this girl, she posted, I got my first Sunny Angel, and it was a jelly bean Sunny Angel, and then she
Oh.
just got home, her dog chewed on it. It doesn't look like a Sunny Angel anymore.
Okay, so the dog's gone, right?
Or maybe she got more. So
Yeah.
yeah, and I have this friend who went to a thrift shop with his boyfriend and saw a Sunny Angel for 20 pesos.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. And
Well, how do they know that it's authentic?
well, they usually check the feet, and you can kind of tell by how they're built and the quality. Like if their eyes are a little wonky, then you'd know. And 20 pesos, that's a steal.
Obviously, yeah, that's a steal for anything.
Yeah, a little dirty, but no problem. So
Was
That is
there
my
ever a
spur.
time na nag-pull kayo sa blind box na may defect na siya? Or hindi pa?
Yes, actually. I pulled a seal and then I traded it and I didn't notice because I got so sad because a duplicate siya. So I didn't even take it out of the foil anymore. And then I posted a ad for a trade. And then the person I traded with said, "Oh, it seems that the seal's feet aren't pantay. Like one is shorter than the other." Yeah. So I'm in the process of exchanging it because I have another seal at home. So I'm gonna give that to her instead. Yeah, we're gonna exchange.
Baka naman PWD seal siya na
yeah.
no, inclusive.
Oh, yeah.
Safe space.
Yeah.
Ganon.
Unfortunately, we're down to the last question.
We could talk about this all day.
Yay!
So, what advice would you give someone who's just starting with their Sonny Angels collection?
Like the two of us.
For me, definitely join the Sonny Angel Lovers Philippines Facebook group. Because you can find everything there talaga. Like, everybody there is so nice. As in, you can just ask them for tips. Like, "Hi guys, how do I pull the strawberry?" And then some people would say, "Oh, the strawberry is lighter or heavier, or it makes this specific sound when you shake the box." So they're very helpful. They're very generous with giving tips. And also, if you have any duplicates and you don't like duplicates, you can trade it off. And then a lot of the artists there also sell merchandise, like the crochet dresses and then the stickers and hats and a lot of stuff. So if you're looking for that, then you should definitely join the Sunny Angel group.
Yeah, and in the group, they're really very generous with resources such as where to find them, where are the stocks, or like, oh, the stocks are coming in right now, come here, or I'll do a pasabay. And people are super nice there, and you even see merch, like as Juno mentioned, like I saw someone selling a very nice shirt, the Lucky Cat shirt. It's super cute. And another thing, as a collector, just a general collector tip, something that I've heard, you should be collecting because it makes you happy. Like you should get these things because it makes you happy, not for the sake of just collecting.
Yeah.
Just amassing
Yeah.
these objects, and you should really keep your collection as curated as possible according to what makes you happy. Like whether or not it's just very few or it's like a super big collection, as long as each and every one of those.
Sparks joy.
Yes, exactly. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's why we do the show because like we've really noticed how fandoms like really bring out goodness in each other. So yeah. Okay, so that is actually the end of our show. Thank you so much, Juno and Kimiko, for guesting.
Thank you for
And
having us.
Thank you to you guys
Thank you.
for guesting as well. So if you guys have topics you want us to discuss for our next episode, Please hit us up on our socials. I'm Margaret De Leon.
And I'm Isa Abad.
Thanks for watching. Yay!